Good morning. This past week I spoke quite a bit about forgiveness and letting go. Well, we are going to continue with that theme because Palm Sunday is about to happen this weekend. We're calling it Palm Sunday of the Passion of the Lord. So forgiveness and letting go is a great part of that. So we're going to read from the same scriptures that I did last week with more depth in knowing that Christ was about to let go on the cross. Palm Sunday, we know that Palm Sunday is when people went in procession, and here we have an example of what the palms look like, and people were all very happy and praising the Lord for all that they thought he had done. But it did not last very long, and although we have the time of great celebration, Jesus coming into Jerusalem on the donkey, we now know that that did not last and he was about to be crucified. So we talk about forgiveness and letting go. In Luke's Passion, I hear the words, Jesus gave up his spirit. That gave up is a translation of exactly the same word used in the gospel for forgiveness of letting go. It's what a person sometimes does at the time of death, when they offer no further resistance and just let go. Jesus let go of his early life and gave it over to the Father, trusting that his Father would receive him in a fuller life. When I forgive someone, I join in a particular way with the Lord on the cross and let go of something that stands between me and God. It comes down to this. To forgive is to participate in the death of the Lord on the cross. Sometimes I may say, it would kill me to forgive that person, or I'd rather die than do that. But when I forgive, it doesn't kill me literally. There is a kind of death in forgiveness, but it's a kind of death that sets me free, like the death of Jesus on the cross. When I am free at last to live life more fully than I lived before, just as Jesus let go of the life everyone desperately tries to hang on to, and was free to live life to the fullest. There's something about forgiveness that goes to the core of following the Lord, even to death on the cross. I can think of this especially during this Holy Week. So we are now going into Holy Week, and it would be great if we could concentrate a little bit more on all the sufferings and the passion of Christ. Maybe going to the station, saying the Stations of the Cross, and that would be very helpful for us to keep in mind that we do need to do this. Palm Sunday ushers in the final week of preparation for the elect, those that are about to become baptized, those that will be baptized on the Easter Vigil at Mass. So all of those people now who are in preparation for becoming Catholic will be received into the church at the Easter Vigil. So we pray for them each day this week, that they will come in touch with knowing that they are being brought into the church, and that we hope that they will live the life more fully. I'd like to mention about the olive branch and forgiveness. The Mount of Olives was so named because of many olive trees, though they are not as plentiful today. Toward the bottom of its slope is a place with some very old olive trees, and from the 4th century, this has been honored at the site of Gethsemane. Though none of these trees would go back to the time of Jesus, new olive trees sometimes grow from the roots of those whose trunk have fallen. Thus, the tree there could be connected with the trees that were there during the agony in the garden. So the olive branch symbolizes peace, happiness, and forgiveness. So when you see the olives on your table, or you're beginning to celebrate for the Easter dinner, I'm sure you will have some nice green olives. The olives will symbolize your peace, happiness, and forgiveness. We ask that you will be a little bit more in tune with being silent for a little bit during this week and concentrate on the mysteries of the Rosary, the sorrowful mysteries, as well as the Stations of the Cross. Most churches are celebrating by having the Stations of the Cross on Good Friday. So we hope that you will participate this week in all of the services if you can. If not, you can mentally take a look at what they are in meaningful in your life and connect it with Christ suffering on the cross. So we wish you now a very, very wonderful Easter, and we hope that this season of Lent has been productive in your life with learning to walk with Christ on the cross. We'll see you next week during the celebration of Easter.